In light of the fact that we are now awaiting the final verdict on the XRP-CC case tomorrow, what should we anticipate? Many people feel that XRP will prevail in the case, and there are still other individuals who are of the opinion that the case will be prolonged. Most importantly, why? What do you think will happen to the price of XRP in the future? The majority of the XRP army is concerned about this particular matter. According to a significant amount of cryptocurrency study, the price of XRP is expected to skyrocket to $35 or even higher. How come? There will be an increase in price to more than $10. We are all going to find out tomorrow, so stay tuned. It is my goal that each of us is prepared for that. In addition, you are welcome to leave your forecast in the comment box below so that we can continue our discussion surrounding this topic. Since we have arrived at the conclusion, the ruling, I am hoping that all of our hard work and patience will finally be rewarded with a successful outcome. Moreover, we have seen that investors are buying XRP like crazy since they believe there is a tremendous possibility for that cryptocurrency. Pay close attention, since a significant event is going to take place. Although it is possible, what is the history of the sudden increase in the population? Could this be a temporary hiccup, or could it be a sign that XRP is about to see a huge upswing? We will be looking at the most current news on XRP and listening to the opinions of industry professionals in order to determine whether or not XRP is finally ready for its moonshot today. In this article, we have some juicy information that you simply cannot afford to miss. These updates range from big developments at the SEC to the surging value of XRP. Click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's get this crypto party started as soon as possible. Inflows of XRP have increased as a result of investors recognizing a significant opportunity. For XRP, people are flooding in like it's Black Friday, but there is a catch: these unanticipated influxes have the ability to build artificial bubbles. People are flooding in like it's going to be Black Friday. It may appear to be a wonderful concept at first, but if you pass away, the hospital won't be able to provide you with medical care. Do you know what I mean? For example, there was that moment when you thought you could have a whole pizza by yourself. A report that was just released by CoinShare reveals that the amount of capital that is being invested in investment products that have an emphasis on XRP has climbed even further on a weekly basis. Inflows of over $400,000 were recorded for XRP during the previous week, according to the data, bringing the total amount to almost $18 million since the beginning of the year. Investing products that are associated with the CRP are currently at the top of the charts, alongside the debut of the new XRP exchange-traded fund. ETF in Stockholm last week, the current 21 shares of Solana, Polkadot, and Litecoin, shares of the Ripple XRP TEP currency, actual XRP TEP value, and the physical XRP of the ex-secretary group were also included in the newly introduced investments. The attitude of investors in Ripple XRP toward XRP and other alternative cryptocurrencies is changing, which is indicative of a strategic shift in the market. A growing number of investors are beginning to regard the current price levels as attractive entry points for potential future gains. Despite recent price loss caused on by selling pressure from MT, GOX, and the German government, inflows of $441 million into digital asset investment products reflect high investor confidence in Ripple's future. This is despite the fact that the price decline started recently. A day's worth of movement for 70 million XRP is comparable to the amount of movement I experience when I am searching for my phone in my home. The problem with such significant movements is that they have the potential to induce investors to experience panic, sometimes known as FOMO, which stands for the fear of missing out. It is the same as observing your neighbor purchase all of the toilet paper and thinking if you ought to do the same thing. If you have been considering jumping, this might be the right time for you to do so. Just keep in mind that. You should always do your research and that you should never buy more than you can chew. Let's move on to discussing them now. There were two important transactions involving XRP that took place yesterday. A well alert indicates that over 70 million XRP has been transferred to two big cryptocurrency trading sites, as stated by the tracking service. Following the recent market fall, the price of XR had begun to show signs of improvement, which led to this development. A cryptocurrency exchange received about 33 million XRP thanks to the initial transaction, which was carried out by an unnamed wallet. Bitstamp assessed that the value of this transaction was somewhere in the neighborhood of $14 million, taking into account the current price of XRP included in the second transfer. There was a transfer of around $15 million from a wallet that has not been identified to the trading website Bit. The wallet had approximately 36 million XRP. Additionally, it is anticipated that the total value of these XRP transfers will exceed $30 million. This is a substantial amount of XRP that has been delivered to cryptocurrency exchanges. It would appear that a sale is the driving force behind these transfers and transactions, which are in an effort to diminish their holdings. it is common practice for traders to send tokens to platforms such as Bitstamp. In this particular instance, however, these cryptocurrency dealers initiated a large sale of over 70 million XRP cryptocurrencies. When something like this happens, it is typically detrimental to a coin or token, and XRP may struggle in the face of the tremendous selling pressure. On the other hand, it is also true that this is not a scenario that will occur over a lengthy period of time, because these fluctuations are frequently signs of major changes or institutional plays. Be careful not to form any hasty opinions, and be sure to keep a watch on the Ripple XRP news today for any fresh developments. Would you want to hear some good news right now? The problem is that awareness is not the only factor that determines the price of Ripple's CRP, or having the company's name included on the list of the top 250 fintech companies is comparable to being invited to a party that is reserved for the most prestigious individuals. The same way that being popular in high school does not ensure entrance to college, academic success is still required for college admission. Alongside companies such as Bitcoin exchange Coinbase, NFT Marketplace, and OpenChain Analysis, Ripple has made its way onto the list of the most prominent digital asset companies as well as makers of hardware and wallets, including Ledger and a great number of other companies. In total, 250 fintech companies were included on the list that was established through joint efforts and was divided into 8 categories. Some of these categories include digital assets that have been purchased, budgetary preparation solutions for neobanking business operations, wealth technologies, alternative finance and banking solutions, with the payments industry holding the lead with a 24% share of all the enterprises operating in this sector. The United States of America is in the lead with 161 fintech startups, while the United Kingdom is a long way behind. Among the leading nations in the financial technology industry are also countries such as Singapore, Canada, and Germany. This accreditation not only boosts credibility but also attracts additional partners and investors, so establishing the framework for our continued expansion in the future. So, let's all put on a happy face and make sure to keep an eye on the Ripple XRP news for any further updates. Those of you who are looking for the most recent XRP technical analysis should check out the remark that has been pinned below, where you will find my most recent update. The Chief Executive Officer of Ripple referred to Gary Gensler, the chairman of the CC, as the Ludi of his time, which is the same as calling someone a dinosaur in the it business. This is a lovely drama that you should prepare yourself for. This kind of public conflict has the potential to create questions and weaken the confidence of investors. The experience is nice, but it does not increase one's confidence in the same way that watching a renowned person participate in a furious Twitter battle does. Garlinghouse made a comparison between the head of the Securities and Exchange Commission and members of a well-known anti-industry movement that originated in the early 19th century. The individuals who were a part of the movement fought against a variety of machines in Lancaster and Yorkshire, saying that these devices were being utilized to lower salaries in an unjust manner. In their fight against industrialization, which they believed was responsible for the destruction of machines and acts of aggression, the elites went to tremendous measures. In spite of the fact that Gensler is a professor of blockchain technology at Michigan, he has been taken to task for attempting to stifle innovation through the implementation of stringent anti-crypto rules. The Chief Executive Officer of Ripple, in response to Gensler's statement from the previous month that cryptocurrency leaders may end up in jail or on the edge of extradition, highlighted on multiple occasions that the United States of America might be behind other countries in terms of the developments that have been made in the field of Bitcoin. That being said, here is the debt Gensler was also assuming responsibility for the fact that he did not intervene sooner in order to prevent the FTX chaos. There is a greater emphasis placed on demonstrating strength and tenacity when one defies bureaucratic impediments. Efforts are being made by Ripple to promote openness and equity, which may ultimately be advantageous to the entire cryptocurrency ecosystem.